What impact is this economy having on the housing market in the West Town area of Chicago? If that's a question that you have been wondering yourself, or maybe for the first time right now, either way you are in luck, because that is exactly what I'm about to get into right now. Hello, my name is Jake Lyons, realtor with At Properties right here in Chicago, giving you well-informed, data-driven content as always. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So we're talking about the community area of West Town, which encompasses the neighborhoods of Ukrainian Village, Wicker Park, Bucktown, Noble Square, and West Town itself. So it's a big area, a lot of very popular neighborhoods in it. The median sales price for all single-family homes sold in the month of October, the most recent data that we have going into November, and this is for houses, townhouses, and condos all combined, which there is a pretty good mix of all of those in this area, was $566,250. This was up about 1.66% from the same month of a year ago, and also up 9% from the previous month, but it's common to see price volatility on a month-to-month basis, especially with all just what's going on right now in the market. But the year-over-year is a little more reliable of a metric when we're talking about these kinds of things. And this is at least the 6th month in a row going back, that as far as I'm looking right now, where the median sales price has increased on a year-to-year basis. Things appear to be pretty healthy overall in the West Town market from at least that perspective. It took a median of just 13 days for a property to go under contract in the West Town area, so fewer than 2 weeks is the amount of time that you have to determine whether you want to put an offer in on the place from the time that it is listed, and that's only that's a median, so half don't even take that long, and half, who knows how long they take. But so not a lot of time to be making decisions out there, and the month supply is sitting at 1.8, which is pretty consistent with what it's been. That the month supply just means there is 1.8 months worth of inventory on the market given the demand conditions in the market right now. So anything 3 and below is considered a seller's market, a market that benefits sellers. From 4 to 6 is considered a neutral market, and from 7 and above is considered a buyer's market, because theoretically there are tons of options out there and buyers benefit from having more options. That's not where we are right now. We are still firmly in a big time seller's market in West Town. It's a very popular area. A lot of people want to live here. Not a lot of people want to move from here. Hence you see what's going on. Volume here, much like pretty much everywhere, is down across the board. New listings year over year was down 33%. New properties under contract was down 35%. So 35% fewer properties went under contract in this previous October than did in the October prior to that in 2021. And that is the impact. That's the real impact that we're seeing pretty much everywhere on regarding what these interest rate hikes are doing to the housing market, and inflation and all that kind of stuff. We're not really seeing any crazy decreases in price or price reductions or market time going up or anything like that, at least not in the areas of the city that I kind of focus most of my time on. But we are just seeing a significant decrease in participants in the market in general. And to that point, the last list price and the original list price, all properties sold, at least in the median, both sold for basically right at 98% of the last listing price and the original listing price. So what you can glean from that is there's a little bit of room for negotiation here on that, in the median, at least 2% worth, but there's not a lot of bickering back and forth between what the list price was and what the original list price was. And that's it. That's my quick little snippet of what's going on here in the West Town, Wicker Park, Noble Square, Bucktown, Ukrainian Village area. I can narrow in on those specific neighborhoods. I can narrow in on your specific street, your property, your whatever you want. This we can obviously narrow in a whole lot more than we did for the scope of this video, but this is kind of a big overview of what's going on. What do you think is going to happen in the West Town housing market going forward? Do you think it's going to fall? Do you think it's going to crash? Do you think it's going to go up? What do you think the long-term, short-term horizon looks like? I'm very curious to hear your opinions. Please put them in the comments below. If you have any questions, please reach out. Otherwise, if you got some value out of this, please give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me a follow, whatever the appropriate thing might be, and I hope to see you all again soon.